Hey world, 9 minutes motivation at 9 a.m. is inspired by me and sponsored by happy customers. Happy customers keeps your customers happy. I am Deepak here and my life is beautiful and I stay on top of the world because I work as worship. So an 8-year-old boy goes to his grandfather and asks, Grandpa, when I grow up, I really want to become a very big person, very successful person. So what do you say? What should I do? Tell me. Tell me an answer that it will help me to become very big in my life, very successful in life. The grandfather takes him to a nearby nursery, plant nursery, picks up two saplings of a tree, and comes back home. And both of them, with the grandfather's advice, plants a tree in the outdoors, the sapling in the outdoors, and one sapling is kept in an indoor environment, a small place kept inside. The grandfather asks the boy, You tell me which one of them will actually grow. The boy said, 8-year-old boy, of course, grandpa. The inside plant that is kept indoor really going to grow fast and big because it will be well taken care of. It will be well protected. An outdoor plant, I don't know because it has to fight the elements. It has to go through a lot of things. So it's absolutely in the open. Grandmother says, okay, they will see. And the boy is sent without getting an answer. Few years later, the boy becomes teenager. Again, one of those times when he's visiting his grandfather as a teenager, he asked the grandfather, "But grandpa, you didn't really answer my question when I asked you as a child, as an 8-year-old child, what it takes to become big in life. I really want to grow big in life." The grandfather said, "Today I have an answer for you. You remember what we did that day when you asked me this question?" He said, "Yeah, we brought two saplings of the same tree, one planted outdoor and one planted inside. Let's go and see the story." And the plant indoor was still in a small flower pot there, very small grown. And outside, that sapling has really become a huge tree. That's really big. The boy was surprised. He said, "How is it possible?" Of course, what I'm sharing with all of you is not something new to any one of you. We are all intelligent people. We know all these things. But an 8-year-old boy and now a teenager, a lot of difference in both maturities. The grandfather replies, "My son, the plant inside, if it is too well protected, it won't get enough sunshine. If it doesn't brave the nature, if it doesn't brave the elements, then it's going to be well taken care of. But it has a limit. And plant outside braves the nature, fights against all odds, sometimes breeze, sometimes wind, sometimes storm, sometimes rains. And by facing these bigger challenges, bigger difficulties, actually it have strong roots by which it holds itself. And eventually, when you have strong, deep roots, you're going to grow tall, big, huge. And that's the success. And that's the secret behind the success. So my boy, if you really want to make it very big in life, if you're going to play too safe, always remain protected in the environment where you'll be taken care of. You will survive, no doubt about it. But you will not grow into a huge, big, fabulous tree like this. The bigger challenges you face, the bigger difficulties you overcome, the bigger problems you deal with, and that is going to actually make you become big. The question you have to ask yourself is, you want to remain an indoor plant or you want to become an outdoor tree? And it's a very difficult choice because even after we have known, what I'm discussing with you, sharing with you today is not something very profound out of the blue, some takak, oh my god, it is a breaking news. Uh-huh. Something we all know. But what I wanted to draw your attention to it, even after knowing all these things, you would look around now. Majority of population is still like indoor plants, surviving. They're having their life, they're surviving. But how many people have grown big in life? And that is a minority. Even if this knowledge, even if the piece of wisdom I'm sharing with you is a very common, popular, almost every person next to you knows about it. What big deal Deepak today told? Or what we all as if does not know that tree inside and tree outside, or as I know we all know about it. But if you know this for 8 years together, I know from the time I got into this world, last 30 years, I know about indoor plant and outdoor plant. But 30 years later, I still see so many of them, even after knowing it. Because knowing is not doing. Knowing only is knowing, and doing only is doing. Those of have those of them have understood this and worked upon it and thrown themselves in the outside world, braved everything that comes across them, have really grown. And what is the percentage? Ask yourself this question. Look around. Your own close ones, your own loved ones, relatives, friends with whom you started your journey, or maybe you are a part of the journey. What have you become? An indoor plant, or you want to aspire to become an outside tree, outdoor tree? But the truth is, the fact is, and the reality is, even after we know this, we are so scared. Humanity. We play so safe. We play so safe that we only create prison around us. We only create limits around us, and then keep wondering why we are not able to grow so much in life. Because if you stay indoor, because if you say, when I say indoor, doesn't mean four walls of the house. I just mean to say indoor within the limits of your own mind, and block yourself, limit yourself, close yourself, and try to play safe. Always wanting to feel secure, never taking at times those risks, going all out and taking the world head on. If that is not an attitude which you have, I'm sorry. Even if you understand what I'm discussing with you, even if you know this much before I have shared with you this, it has no sense. It makes no meaning to you, because knowing is not doing. Knowing only is knowing, and doing alone is doing. So every morning I get up and throw myself outdoor and tell myself, let's face it, let's take the world head on. So my dear friends, it's time for you and me to take the world head on, and let's become outdoor, gigantic, big mammoth trees. With this belief, let's start this beautiful week. Here we go together. I believe I can. I believe I am. I believe I can. Guys, so go get set and grow. चलो है दिल में भी